Well, the sun has gone down, and so has the thermometer, as EA Sports welcomes you to venerable Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Tonight, we put a bow on Week 15 with a great Monday night matchup, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Set now to wrap up a busy week of football. Happy to have you with us, and folks, we are underway on Monday Night Primetime. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. At their own 29-yard line. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
In motion right is Brown. They'll throw with May. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. May going to give it to Henderson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Well, coaches stress their defense being physical. They don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the quarterbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
On play action, May. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
From the gun, it's May. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Dobbs goes in motion. 4th down. Here's May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. Up the middle, here's Henderson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Throwing here is May. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. You talk about this Chiefs defense.
They're a tough unit to throw against. Currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Short pass caught by Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw forward May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. A second 4th down conversion on this drive. Living dangerously, but they've got another first down. Running left is Henderson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Trevion Henderson, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they've got him well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The Chiefs at 5-8, 3 games under 500. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. And that's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
6 yards to go.
From the gun on third down is May. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. They're going to try and throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Mahomes now to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Xavier Worthy, 32 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Butker now to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now a 2nd and 10. On the year, this last one, a first down.
First down, Patriots.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. To the air, May. It's complete to Brown, right side.
May's pass, complete to A.J. Brown. 10 yards on the pickup.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
26-yard line.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. The tight end Henry here in motion. On the counter, it's Henderson. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
To throw, it's May. Got a man, it's Brown. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's May. They set up the screen for Henderson. Powerful running. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Travion Henderson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Patriots get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here. That's caught. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. He stiff arms him. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is caught at the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw. May. Dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off from it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going deep for Brown. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, he needed 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's taken down inside the 30. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now a draw play. It's Walker. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Pats are going to have it here at their own 15. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leader?
Tackled by Christian Fulton. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll throw with May. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. It'll be a gain of 5. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion. And that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
They're going on 4th down. May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Mahomes going to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Xavier Worthy with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is up to 15 now.
27, Patriots 12. Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Butker now to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. 3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Off the play fake. Here's May. They'll check this down to Henderson out of the backfield. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out in the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
From the gun, it's May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Patriots.
And they go play action with May. Sliding out of the pocket. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Throwing here is May. Got a man, Boutte. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 35.
3 yards. And a Patriot 1st down.
They go play action now. May. This will be caught by Brown.
May's pass
It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. From the 31, here's 2nd and 6. Again, he'll drop to throw. Short pass caught by Henry. And Henry's going to pick up a Patriots first down as he'll get it down inside the 25.
First down, New England.
Play action. May. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
First and goal, New England.
To the air. May. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A big loss there of about 7 yards on first and goal. So now it's second down. Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on first and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they're...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Touchdown.
Trevion Henderson, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Patriots get a bit closer. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Patriots will...
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Robert Spillane able to bring him down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out the stop.
Mahomes now to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Now Mahomes. That's laid out deep for Rice. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots are right back in this football game. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Patriots.
To throw, it's May. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here's May. Oh, wide open, complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And the Pats are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. What a way to wrap up the week in the NFL. All tied on this Monday night as the kick is away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Walker to start the drive. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Throwing now is Mahomes. Short throw held in by Kelsey. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Now that is the 2-minute drill at its very best. Get the completion, get a big chunk of yardage, and then get out of bounds to save those timeouts. You cannot do it any better than that.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here comes 2nd down at 5. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. What a way to wrap up the week. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. Mahomes to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And that's complete. Now Brown, he lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be going dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Back to throw. And pass complete. Here's Butte with it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Back to throw. He'll swing this out to Henderson. And he would get to the sideline here, but minimal gain at best. 3 yards, possibly 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate Big plays for an offense.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. He's back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Looking to throw. May. And he's got it. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. The extra point now for Borregales. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Patriots 34, Chiefs 30.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
He's going to take this all the way down inside the 40. And now we'll get a timeout here.
They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. One final try from Mahomes. This for all the marbles. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Well, what a thrilling fourth quarter this one was. Well, at least I guess if you're cheering for the winning side, an outstanding.